Hello, lovelies. Welcome to the Judy TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. My name is Judith. Guys, this one is one kind of. There's a topic that it came up like a question, and then I have my friends and, yeah, my friends, and then we started talking about it. So I said, okay, let me come and share it with you people. But it came like a question. A man asked, since he's the one that provides, for his family, his wife and his children, and then he gave money to his wife to prepare a meal, and the woman did that. But in the night, late in the night, he now went to the kitchen and then took some pieces of meat and ate. So he was now asking, is that stealing? Hey, I love you. Is this not funny? Is this not funny? The man was really asking whether it is stealing or not stealing, since it's the one that provided. Let me know at the comment section what you think, by the way, but I'll share what I think about the whole thing. First of all, uh, the man didn't say it was a meal, so he wasn't hungry. Because if it is that he's hungry and the wife is sleeping and he doesn't want to disturb her, that's understandable. But he said specifically meat. So he had gone to the kitchen to go and eat meat when the wife was asleep. Apparently, he tried to do it in the daytime or when the woman is there. Maybe you have been bringing issues between them, and the woman has always been like, "No, don't eat the meat like that. Now we'll still have soup, we'll still have a stew to make and all that. I want the meat to last for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks and what have you." But the man now targeted when she was asleep and then went to now take the meat. Or genuinely the woman was asleep and he just felt like eating meat. But the question you have to ask is that a matured man that will be eating meat by that time of the night, health wise, is it okay for him? Is it healthy for him to be taking meat late in the night, say like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or about 12 thereabout? It's not a question of whether the wife is awake now or not, but health wise, is it okay for him to take meat by that time? What time will the meat digest? That is number one. Then number two, I want to assume that as man and wife, at least you'll be sharing the same bedroom with your wife or the same bed with your wife, except on rare cases, either for one reason or the other. But normally, ideally, husband and wife is supposed to be sharing the same bed. Okay, so if you're lying down with your wife and you felt like chewing something, you didn't think about any other thing to do. It has to be meat. Could you not have told her, try to wake her up, honey, okay, let me not disturb you, but I'm feeling, let me just go and look for something to chew. I don't want to disturb you. And at least you have mentioned it to her because that is her jurisdiction. That is her area at home before you now go to the kitchen. You know why I said that? If that man, for instance, he has a son or even a daughter, and your children will sneak into the kitchen by 1 a.m. to go and pick one thing, or even put hand the soup or the stew to go and pick meat, what would you do? Would you rebuke them? Or would you now say, no, because I'm their father, I provided the money so they can do anything they like? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That is number one. And then number two, if some people were of the opinion that, look, I provided the money so I can go, in fact, I don't want to disturb her. She should even thanking me for not disturbing her. So I asked a question and I said to them, a good number of people that have that school of thought. If that woman had gone to the market and buy meat, and the meat is in the freezer, not cooked, if you want to eat it by that 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., will you start cooking it, or will you now wake her up to come and say, go and prepare me soup or go and prepare me something to eat? Of course, no man will start cooking by that time, even when the man loves to cook. No man will cook by that. I stand to be corrected, but that's my own opinion, that no man will cook by that time. Definitely, he will wake his wife up and say, okay, you cook something like that and all that. But then, what led to you now eating meat by 1 a.m.? Is it that you didn't have dinner? Or is it that your dinner was too early? What happened that it has to now be meat? So you see the point that it's meat or not food. The man didn't say he's hungry, he says meat. So that when that time the wife was sleeping, then he now had to sneak into the kitchen to go and now start eating meat. Who does that? That's why I asked if your child, any of your children should do that. That is theft. You will cane the child. Because for a child, while the parents are sleeping and every other person is sleeping, and then the child will now sneak into the kitchen, even if it's a slice of bread, and he went to take it that time without telling his parents, or if he has a nanny or so, you will consider it as a theft. So, irrespective of the fact that you are the man of the house, you are the one that provided, it doesn't mean that you have to do something that if your children should copy it and do tomorrow, you will frown at that. No matter how tired your wife is, at least you try and wake her up to tell her that you need this meat. Or if you had, 1,000,001 reasons for you to eat that meat by 1 a.m. that is not healthy for you. Did you wake up one day when she woke up in the morning? Did you tell her? Did you tell her? One point again, most women, once their husband gives them money to go to the market, they go to the market, they cook or whatever. They have a way they apportion the food or the soup or the stew. So it can last for like 2 weeks or 1 month or so. So, but by the time you now come and start changing the thing, then the thing will not. This is serious. My own concern is even how healthy is a man to get up by 1 a.m. And of course, it won't be one piece of meat. It will not be one piece. Apparently, the woman, fried some meat, whether it deep fryer or normal frying and all that, and she kept it somewhere and put it in the fridge. And then this man will now just go and bring it out as cold as it will be by that time, and they will now start eating. How healthy is it for this man, as a matured man? That is even where I'm looking at. Because if you had wanted meat, you tell your wife either you want pepper soup or you want meat, let her fry the meat for you and all that. Especially if it is beef, it has to be fried for a man, for you to be healthy enough. I know some men that once it is 8 p.m., in fact, once it is 7 p.m., no meat crosses their mouth. And here is one by 1 a.m. How healthy is it for this man? See, yes, I agree that the man brought the money for that. But you see, there are certain things that couples take for granted. At the end of the day, it starts attacking the value that your spouse has on you. You should know your limits, though you are the one that brought the money. It's just like when a man brings the money and gives to his wife to go and buy food stuff and everything. That wife should thank the man, thank him. You know why? There are a lot of men that even have money, but they don't give to their wives. There are. I don't want to mention names. Even if I mention names, you will not know those people. And then again, when your wife, as a man, you have given her money, she has gone to the market, bought things, and then came home and cooked and everything, and she serves you, and then you are eating, and you're enjoying the meal, it's tasty and all that. After eating, Oga, please thank madam. Thank your wife. Don't take it for granted. A lot of things are going wrong in many marriages because couples are taking things for granted. Thank her. There are some women that, number one, they don't know how to cook. Number two, even when they know how to cook, they don't cook. They cook at their own time. Even if you give her money to go to the market, she will buy things and keep it there. She will not cook. Some have a house help that will cook for them. I don't have anything against that. But what I'm saying is that by the time this food is served to you, and you love what you are eating, please thank the woman that made that food possible. It's just like I recall personally, if I enter a taxi and I get to where I'm going to, and I tell the taxi man, this is where you're going, and the man drops me there, I will pay him and I'll still thank him. Because there are some people that enter the taxi and that taxi drove them past where they're going to and took them to the bush or somewhere else. But this person brought you to where you told him that you're going to, and you paid, though you paid him, just thank him. What am I trying to bring out in this video? These are little spice, foxes that spoil the vine. When you take such things for granted, it has a way of attacking the value that your spouse places on you. There's absolutely nothing wrong in you telling your wife. But like I said, if she's really tired and you're really hungry and you feel that it's safe for you and healthy for you to start eating meat by 1 a.m., when she wakes up, I hope you will remember to tell her. And of course, you give her another money to replenish what the one you have consumed. You have consumed at a sitting. Please let me know in the comment section. What do you think? What advice do you have? I know of a man that somebody brought a cake for his wife. He loves cake, taking it with tea. And then because the wife was asleep, this man left the cake like that. He left it like that until morning when the wife woke up. The wife was like, no, you should have taken it now. I know you love cake now. We are one. He said, no, it is your own. I have to tell you. So by the time you are doing this kind of a thing, not that if you don't do it, anybody will beat you, but these are the things that you do to spice up your relationship, to spice up the bonding between couples. But when you take a lot of things like this for granted, of course, it also affects the marriage relationship. And everybody will now be like, what is it? What is it? But that, what is it? There is something in it. So, guys, I don't know. Let me know your opinion at the comment section. What do you think? What are you a man that is into that? Do you do that, or are you a woman that experienced that from your husband? Let me know at the comment section. Just talk to me at the comment section, okay? I'd like to end this video here. I just want to bring this for you because it was just today that we're talking about that and all that. I said, okay, let me just share it with you guys and then hear your opinions at the comment section. Okay, guys, I'd like to end this video here. Like I said, I'll see you guys in my next video. But please leave your comment at the comment section. Just talk to me at the comment section on this, okay? Bye for now, guys.